Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and we're with the hairy dude. Very hairy. And he wears those bear gloves, and I don't get that. Anyway, it's Unreal World. If you don't know that by now, gosh. What am I? What am I even doing if we're in this many parts already? Number 22, as a matter of fact. And I still can't get you guys to figure out that I'm playing this game. So, anyway, last time we did progress. That's exactly what we did. And we didn't do really anything besides progress. But, you know, that's said and done. One person, James, mentioned that the cellars, he's seen them put outside. So I guess I'll just put it outside and relatively close to the door, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. I mean, are the cellars locked? You know, is it that kind of thing? I don't know. But we'll have to figure that out. In any case, and also Claw mentioned that, you know, speed ups, are they necessary for a game like this? Well, you know what I want to do basically is pack more game into the time that I have, pretty much. That's the idea. Because if I don't do that, then it could take a very long time to actually get it anywhere, and I don't quite want to make this a 100-part recording video series. So, yeah, that's basically my reason for it. If anything, I would almost be tempted to make it a nothing but speed up, but that's not fun enough, right? Anyway, I guess let me just get started for the first while, and you know, we'll see if anything interesting happens at any point in time and then. So let's just go ahead and speed it up. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to start up again. Now that we have a complete building, I mean, the complete walls anyway. The ceiling's still coming in, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I think I'm actually overboard with all the... Yeah, I got a little too many boards, as a matter of fact. Let's move the spruce twigs elsewhere, just elsewhere at the moment. Not really anything else. I also need to figure out where I want to put my bunk and all that sort of stuff. But in any case, let's just go ahead and... Did I? Okay, not yet. I think I need to... Yeah, I need to cook these up real quick. So let's do that. And we get... I could probably just get one, as a matter of fact. But I always like to take two. And let's just get them. And there we go. I'm actually salting some more. Also, if you noticed any weirdness, there was one point where I thought I built the southwest wall incorrectly, So I kind of like tried to backtrack my save a little bit, and it turns out that I hadn't, so that was a waste of effort. But yeah, I guess the last time you sleep is the last time it kind of saves. I just learned. So how about that? Go ahead and build that fire and roast all these breams. That's a lot of breams. And look at all these breams. It's a ridiculous amount. And then the burbot. I mean, I'm almost, yeah, in the time it took for me to do that, I got more crazy sauce. Alright, and then we go ahead and drink some of that. And I guess I'm vigorous right now, so let's just go ahead and begin with the amazing, the amazing finishing of this house. It only takes, oh crap, yeah, that stuff's gonna be spoiled. Whoops-a-daisy. Is it? Wow, it's not. That's weird. Well, maybe the reason is that the fire... So how does the game tell... I don't know. But I'm guessing the fire burnt out long before that became a real problem, so... Yes, indeed. And then we build another one. Yes. And there we go. Yeah, I think it only takes me 3 hours on a good cut to do the floor and the ceiling. Yeah, well, a little over 3, but... And it's raining. We almost will not have to worry about rain, guys. That's fantastic. And then we go ahead and finish off this one, and then we just have the one that all the stuff is sitting on top of. And then we should be good to go. So I actually have to move all this. And there we go. And then finally, the last piece is set into play. Wait, what? Oh, crap. I think I picked the wrong thing. There we go. Alrighty then. And I'll probably be tired literally after this one, so... Maybe if not weary. Yeah, weary. But then there's all the good boards and a single slender tree trunk that I had left over. So yeah, and this is still coming along. I'm basically trying to salt the really big pieces of meat of fish. I figure that's a good call. I don't know for sure, but it's been 2 days, right? Oh, it was the 8th that I did that, so never mind. We'll do it tomorrow. Whoa, what am I? Oh, I've been running for some reason. Whoops-a-doodles. Which includes on the ground for somehow reason. Alright, well, the building's done. Congrats me, and congrats everybody who bothered to watch all of that. Go figure, right? So now what do we even do, right? I don't even know necessarily. I know we have, well, okay, I guess the next step is to build that cellar. And I figure I'll build it like right here, or maybe, you know, right around this area. I don't want it too far away from the door, but I don't want it too close either. It just, I don't know, it seems good to leave it somewhere like that. I mean, I could put it right in the back. I'm not sure. But I should keep it close to the building in general. So, if we take a look, for instance, at cellar, requires 6 slender trunks, 6 boards, 10 stones, and a shovel. And I'm already weary, but I can at least get the boards outside. And the trunk, I guess. So we'll do that. And wherever I'm going to put it, this is probably a good place to at least leave everything. I also have a bunch of slender trunks just sitting in the boat. So let's go ahead and get those. I don't need a lot of them. I just need 5, I think. So I don't want to get myself too fatigued after all. Okay, so that's good. And now we require 10 stones. Now, stones are pretty heavy. They're not incredibly heavy, but they are heavy enough so that I can only carry maybe 3 or 4 of them before it really becomes a factor of having to get elsewhere. So then we just go ahead and drop them, and then we do it again. Yes, sir. I might even be able to get 5 in one go, but... Ooh, raspberry bushes. Whoa. Why is this taking forever? Oh, that's why. Oh my goodness. How is that legal? How can you have 3 raspberry bushes give you 27 whatevers? I don't even know. How do I learn about... Oh, I'll have to learn about it later. Right now I am literally in the ready to drop position. Let's go ahead and just close this door and sleep for a very long time, I'm sure. You think you heard something rustle. Yeah, I bet I always think I hear that. I don't understand it because unfortunately it doesn't seem to make sense to me. But okay, the fistfuls of the raspberries. Is this, that's just the crowberry. So, wow, that's a lot of raspberries. Cool. And so if we examine it, it's just edible. Okie dokie. Well, raspberries. Look at that. They're nice and red, and they have some bitterness and some tartness to them. So it ought to satiate me nice and good. Nice and good. How many do I have? Oh crap! I've been carrying the other stones that I never picked up because I got sidetracked by the berry. Unfortunate, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I got a nice long day ahead of me, where I can, if I'm really lucky, be able to pick up 6. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to pick up 6. Ah, cool! I did. Very cool. It's a bit of quite a penalty to my safety net, but whatever. 6 stones, checkaroonies, and now we have all the pieces we need to make that cellar. Oh boy, and then I need a shovel. I'm not carrying my good shovel, but we do have a perfect one. That's almost too easy, isn't it? Yes, sirree. So, cellar. Okay, so let's see how long this takes. It's probably going to be forever and a half. 2 hours pass. 3 hours. Oh, really? My goodness. It took 3 hours? Maybe it's because I had a perfect shovel. Last time I didn't have a perfect shovel digging the holes. So that could make all the difference. Yes, sir, it could. I don't know if it did, but it definitely could. And so here we are. We got a cellar. Can we open the cellar? Do we go into the cellar? How do we cellar it up? Nothing. Okay, use this. Right, so pack. Items, move. There's nothing to move. How? Oh, whoops, I moved in the wrong spot. Well, how does... I mean, if I drop something, just as an example, the bourbon. It's sitting in this cellar. Man, this doesn't look like a cellar to me. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't even know how to use it because it's clearly just like a big old hole in the ground. There's got to be something for it because open didn't work. Pick up, move items, push pack. Apply is probably a nosies. That's pretty... I mean, unless the extended commands have something into it. No. Milk an animal. That's going to be something one day, isn't it? One day, perhaps. But yeah, it's not a door. And I can't just leave to go into it. So I don't know how cellar works, basically. Maybe the game kind of explains it here. No, it doesn't. Not even close. But let's go ahead and see if a cellar is somewhere in this thing. Cellar. Aw, man, really? Dang. Well, that's unfortunate. Because I don't even know how to do anything with it. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Am I supposed to build more than just a single tile of cellar? Or is it supposed to be an extensive underground labyrinth? So yeah, I don't know any of that. But I guess we can go ahead and just keep on trucking it. So yeah, now I need to figure out what else to do. And maybe the next thing is then to build some nice, good old-fashioned stuff for where I live. So we have the door, that's check. We need a bench, we need a table, a sleeping bunk, and I guess we need a fireplace. I guess I'll put the fireplace on the south end, because that way it'll probably get the most, yeah, just right here. Makes sense. Although it won't look nice. Huh. Maybe I should have... Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Fireplace. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it would look kind of weird there, but Maybe it would just be enough heat anyway. Perhaps. I didn't put any windows. Wall with a shutter. Right. Kind of forgot that. Yeah, it must be in an open area. So you have to... Okay. Alright, well, I'll have to definitely consider that, because right now I'm basically blind in here if the door is closed. Like, I should be blind. I'm not, but I should be. I guess I'll place them, like, in these two areas or so. And then, I mean, okay, so I gotta think about, if I put a fireplace here, where does my bed go, and where does my table and bench go? I could have like a table and bench right here. I could put my bed in this corner. That sounds pretty good. And then I'd have kind of my corner of stuff lying around there. Give or take. But now I need to worry about the two walls with the shutters. Great. Well, let's go ahead and find out what it takes to have a wall with a shutter. Yes. 2 boards, axe for carving logs, axe for finishing walls. Okay, so it's basically the same logs, but you just add boards to it. So if I'm lucky, I can just deconstruct and then reconstruct. But I won't worry about that right now. I'm more worried about the need for a fireplace, which requires 35 stones. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of stones. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and catch those up. And I guess then just kind of, I don't know, talk about stuff in the meantime. Can I get one more? Oh, the bear pipes are coming in handy dandy, aren't they? Can I get you? Yay, I can. So yeah, I need to figure out that stuff. I also need to get the cooking pot at some point. I also need a place for the cooking pot now that I think about it. But yeah, okay, so stones. Here we go. Maybe, I mean, I don't think I'm going to build the fireplace today. Maybe I'll just be collecting all the materials for my various building constructions. But you guys can kind of tell me what makes sense, where, and stuff. Like, well, I guess heat distribution is the one thing I'm curious about. No? Oh well. That's unfortunate. And I guess I can pick crowberries if I really want to, but I don't, so. We need to get back to whatever this place is called. And I mean, no, I think it's probably better to just literally carry these around. Because that's just the way I'm rolling, yes. But so we have the bear to worry about. We have the village. I mean, maybe in all this time, holy crap, did I forget about... oh, that's kind of cool. Look at my little appearance thing. Shows all my profiles. Fear of horses. It's a good thing I'm on an island and I don't really care about traveling anywhere, because that would suck otherwise, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, the log, right. Okay, no, it is today that I need to get my fish. We'll see if we get any big ones this time around. So we get you, and we get you. But the fishing is really coming in handy, ridiculously so. It's kind of stupid how good it is to just be able to have fish all the time. I certainly don't mind anything else. Maybe I should uncarry some things since I'm only collecting stones. That would make sense. Let's see. All of you. Check. The perfect shovel I don't actually need. That'll be good. That's at least worth 1 more stone, maybe close to 2. We'll have to find out. Ooh, that's a lot. Right. Oh, wait, I'm pushing the wrong button. No wonder. And so there's another stone. By the way, have I ever mentioned that it's like 90 degrees where I live right now? It's just pretty rough. That's why, if you noticed in yesterday's videos and maybe this morning or this night's video, there was kind of a fan. Well, it was a fan. I don't know what kind of noise you'd want to call it, just kind of static type noise. But I had that blowing. I decided not to have that while I'm doing what I'm doing now, because it just seemed kind of rude for me to show that stuff. So I'm kind of sweating here actually a little bit, which is unfortunate. Oh well, just happens. I don't really mind. Actually, as a matter of fact, the fan gets kind of annoying after a while, so I don't mind entirely. And we only need 2 more stones. Fantastic. A 1 and a 2. I also think that these giant stones, you could probably take a hammer to them or something, and maybe a chisel, and then go ahead and handle those and create some stones out of them. But we're not going to do that for the time being. So what else? I guess we have the bench, the table. Okay, so let's look at all that stuff. What do we need? We need a bench. Oh, it has to be inside. We need a ceiling that has a ceiling and a floor. Check. Okay, bench. 2 boards. That's it. Wow. What about the table? 10 boards. Okay. And then the bed, the sleeping bunk, 6 boards. So 18. I don't think I have 18 at this point. Yeah, 9. I have half as many as I actually need. So let's just go ahead and fell a tree as soon as I re-pick up everything here. Checkeroonies. Fell that tree. Oh, wait, what? I didn't... Oh, am I moving it again? Gosh. The buttons are right next to each other, so sometimes I just accidentally do that. Crazy biscuits. And here we go, chopping up a tree, and then turning it into boards. I really need a splitting axe, excuse me, for this. And so, because, you know... Oh, look at that! Nothing but good. Nothing but good. Wait, darn it. We just want to move all these in. Also, unmove those. So I have all the boards I need. So we'll just leave it at that. And I even have enough now for the other building, the shutter type whatevers. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start on this part of the construction. Wooden building, making that bench right here. I think that's not going to take long at all. Wow, that's weird. I hope it's good. Yeah, okay, so it built just fine. Checkeroonies. I'm starting to say a lot of things that just kind of fit into my vocabulary, aren't I? I'm only really realizing that when I say things that I say, and then it just happens to be what I said. Oh, it's already evening. Goodness, I need to get myself into the fish location of delicious deep-fried goodness that I can't quite deep-fry, but whatever. Nothing. Wow, nothing? Oh! Wait. Huh. I must have done it early in the morning last time and I did it late at night this time. That sucks. Let's just set up in the same spot. I'm almost positive I have more than enough, darn it, for the rest. But, you know, just... Okay. I don't know why it removes it when it's... Because I get the 2 perfects and the fine, and then for net it just scrolls back up to the top for some reason. I don't really get that. And then I need... What was it? 6 boards? Oh, I can't carry all. I can't carry anymore. This is 6. Am I moving all? Oh no, I'm not. And then we put the bed. I guess we can just put the bed right in the center. It doesn't really matter to me. Let's go ahead and build it. And then once I finish, I can sleep in it. And it's great. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even take very long to make. Cool. Very cool. And so now I got a bed. Now I just need a blanket and that'll be perfect, right? That'll be absolutely fantastically perfect. And we need to fill up this guy. Okay, cool. So this is starting to look like a real house. And I think I will just put the fireplace right here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, do you make blankets and pillows and stuff too, or can you find them in this game? I'm not sure. But what I do know is, well, I'm tired. There's really no point in doing that right now. So it's already evening. We'll just go ahead and close the door and sleep comfortably on my bed. Look at that. Amazing. Truly incredible. And so now we can, I'm not going to bother. We're going to go ahead and make that fireplace, even if it takes forever and a half. Because it probably will, since it's not it's not a timber craft. It's a stone craft, and that's not part of my skill set. 4 hours pass. Okay, well, there we go. There's our fireplace. There's our means for fire. And with that comes the ability to do everything else. Alright, so I guess we're going to deconstruct, right? Which is unfortunate, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. 1.5, 2 hours, etc. 3 hours. Oh man. Okay, so that, and we still got our 6 logs. Fantastic. And then we'll just go ahead and move these 2 guys. Move the logs back over. And now we're going to build that shutter wall. Yep. Okay. So let's see how long this takes. If it's going to be the 5.5 hours. Or if it's going to be more. Or if it's going to be less because I've just been getting my timber crafting up. Okay, so it was basically the same. And so now we have a bit of a look-sees. I think I'm doing that mostly for the sun. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to build walls with shutters all over the place. There's a shutter blocking your way, darn it. And so there's no sense of closing or opening them. Right. Yeah, the big problem is that this fireplace is just enormous. Maybe it would do best in a corner. Ugh. Nice going, GH. Nice going. And man, I just spent that whole day inside. Silly GH. But yeah, you guys will have to tell me if that was a stupid idea or not. I guess I'm worried about the prospect of it burning things down, but honestly, if it gets to that point, the whole building will probably go, because it's made of freaking wood. Yes, it is. Alright, so I think that about covers this episode. I don't know if there's anything else I should consider, but, you know, that's a good stopping point, I think. We finished our house, more or less. Everything's looking handy-dandy. I don't even know if there's a real point to having a bench with a table. Perhaps you can make wooden cups faster if you're sitting down, you have a table and everything. That's what I'm hoping for, quite honestly, is that it serves as kind of a crafting bench and table for me. So, this has been Game Hunter playing Unreal World. Join me next time when I have no idea. I guess let me know what you want me to do, because I finished building. If you want me to move the fireplace, let me know too, because I almost feel like that's just a pretty bad place for it. But whatever. Yeah, and I might want to put maybe a shutter here, or someone in this area maybe, in the front and the back, so I can see all that. Anyway, until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.